Yeah.
Welcome to LevyLand. Hello, everybody. It's a Tuesday night. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. Joe made it back. What's going on with you, you fuck? Why couldn't you make it last week?
Oh, I forgot.
You see? You
I already
fucking
forgot.
lazy.
I fucking forgot already. I don't remember.
You
What was last week? Tuesday?
When you weren't here, you fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember. I had a fucking awful day today, so I just want to fucking rip somebody out of a car and throw them into a fucking ditch. That's what I feel like doing right now.
Why?
But
What
I
happened?
love you guys.
Oh, shut the fuck up. What happened?
Nah, it's just some bullshit I got to deal with my. It's not fun stuff to talk about. It's my dad. My dad's going through some shit, and it's fucking bothering me because I fucking hate rehabs. They can all suck a big fat fucking dick. These fucking I'm not talking about like my dad isn't a heroin addict. My dad, you know, the old Italians with their heroin, you know, you sprinkle a little heroin on the spaghetti, you have a good dinner, you know. He spent the last 3 weeks in a fucking rehab, and they barely did anything for him. They just let him fucking rot there for 3 weeks, and now he's home and he's having problems. And I just want to fucking rip somebody's face off and then put it on a fucking pogo stick and then run around with it between my legs like a horsey with somebody's face in it. Maybe Nicolas Cage or John Travolta, because they had their faces were ripped off in the movie. So maybe we could do that. But anyway.
You're in a good mood besides that?
Besides that, yeah, everything else is good. Yeah. My penis is getting bigger because I'm losing weight. It's fucking awesome, dude.
What are you down to now? Like
245.
Okay. Your head did get smaller.
What? My head, yeah. I put a baseball cap on that I've had, and I put it on, and I looked like a Make-A-Wish fucking kid. I couldn't believe how big the hat was.
Your head really lost weight?
My head lost fucking weight. I swear to God. I put it on, and it was like, I was like, what the fuck, man? It was weird.
Jesus fucking Christ. Abels, you need to lose some weight, maybe. You can have a fucking normal
Why?
size
I
head.
can wear a hat. I'm wearing a hat. I mean, if it's good, so I don't need to lose weight.
I've never seen you without a fucking hat on, Abels. I got to tell you.
You never seen me without a hat?
I don't think so.
Take it off. You don't want to see it. It's a stupid fucking. He thinks he's in the fucking military, and he's not.
Yes. Okay. I have. All right. Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen you with that on. Yeah. Put it back on, please. Put it back on.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ronnie Munn Jr. 199. I soaked my trousers, already making white. All right, make you white and enjoy yourself there. But it's good to be here, Joe. Joe, you'll be in a better mood. Look, fucking,
hey, look, it can't be all bad. I don't have a wedding ring on anymore.
Oh, what happened? It fell off because you lost weight.
It keeps falling off. Yeah, I had to take it off. I gotta go get it fucking resized.
Is she mad at you now because you're not wearing your wedding ring? She expects you to glue it on to your
No, she doesn't care. Yeah, that's like a friend of mine once said that to me. He was like, "Hey, man, because I had, when I first got married, I had the ring resized or something." And he was like, "Oh man, what happened? Is everything all right?" I'm like, "No, everything's fine." He goes, "Oh, everything's good." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, that's a problem. You don't have your ring on." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Because broads are gonna see you, and it's gonna be a lot of temptation." I'm like, "Really? You think the ring is what's keeping women from fawning all over me? Really? That's what it was?" Yeah, no, it wasn't my 330-pound fucking body that was fucking keeping women away from me. No. It was a ring that I didn't have on my hand, Well,
that's what it is, It's but whatever. You look good. I mean, it doesn't matter, Now, like, do you get a little more cocky because now you can, like, if she leaves you, you feel confident?
No, but I am a little more cocky when it comes to like sexual stuff with her, because I'm always very laid back and all that. And then, we had sex like last week, and I was like, hey, afterwards, like the next day, I'm like, hey, you really like that? I fucking knocked your ass right out, put you to sleep, bitch.
Ew. What movie you use? What do you use?
What did I had her watch?
No. What move did you use? You got new moves now. What do you?
I don't have any new moves. I just lasted like 30 seconds longer because I got more fucking energy. That's all. No moves. I don't have moves, Bob. What do you think? I read poetry to her?
Yeah, she doesn't have to feed you after sex now. That's probably good. It's like when they used to have sex, she had to have a buffet on the side of the fucking room. You're more confident now. You're a little more cocky, right? Yeah, like fucking you, fucking do it, right?
Yeah, you
it's
make
like
dinner.
when you're
Bitch.
about to get when you break up with somebody, you have to lose weight. That's what you do. You have to get back on the market.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing to help you get back into shape. If people want to lose weight, just get single again, and you'll be in good shape in no time.
It's exactly true, because that's the motivation, because you continue to want to either meet new girls or meet somebody. So you either lose weight or you keep the weight off. But that's what happens with people when they get in a good relationship. They get comfortable and then they put weight on,
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, you put on, and you don't look like you put on any weight.
Oh, he did right after the wedding. He was a fucking slob.
I sure do. I mean, I'm losing it now because Bob's always giving me shit. So I'm like, I better lose some weight.
Because she's not going to give you shit. And she feels fucking, she's like, I'm not fucking this fucking pasty fat slob.
Oh, yes,
she's not going to say that. You just got married, so she's not going to say it. So I have to. It's pathetic.
I mean, wait, I'm not dead. I mean,
she still has the honeymoon glasses on. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's still all like lovey-dovey. Like, oh, look at that cute little punchy little belly. Oh, I love to touch that. When did you get married, bro?
April.
Oh, okay. So you just got married. All right, cool.
Yeah. So it's
and he got married in a barn, and he became a pig after. Can you fucking believe that?
Well, I was already hung like a horse, so it just made sense.
And he cried like a bitch outside. It was sweet, but it was like, oh, yes, you did. You were fucking tearing like a bitch. You were.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen Levy's dance moves, Joe. I'll bring the video to LevyLand one day. It was great. Hopefully he'll put his satin jacket on. It was the same kind of moves. I was like, oh, shit. He's wearing a satin jacket now. I'm like, wow.
No, he's like Danny Terrio with lung cancer. It's fucking great.
I wish I had lung cancer. You know how much weight I'd lose?
Oh shit!
But it's the winter. You just have to get through the winter. That's when you're gonna gain it. When you can hide it, you know what I mean? That's why.
Yeah.
Hot chicks live in warm weather only. You know what I mean? Like the majority of hot chicks are in, Arizona probably, because you can't get fat. You don't have time to get fat because it's so fucking hot all the time. It's like Alaska. I guarantee they're a bunch of pigs because they can't be hot chicks there.
Yeah,
they have to. I lived in Arizona for probably about 7 years, and I loved it. I was also my best weight because I was working outside, and I love Phoenix.
Well, you're Mexican. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, that's how I kept getting abducted by aliens. I mean, I was walking in front of Home Depot, and they just throw me in the back of the truck. I'm like, fuck this, man. So bullshit.
What'd you do outside? What'd you do?
I worked outside on like semis and stuff like that. So it was a good job, man. It was good money.
Couldn't get a full one, so you went semi.
No. Yeah, semi.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Having a heat stroke, it's hard to keep an erection. You know what I mean?
Probably one of the best jobs I ever had. I mean, it paid fairly well. Was unloading trucks. Like they would pull into the docks and stuff, and they're called lumpers. But I mean, it was crazy. Like these semis, every time they deliver to these warehouses, they need somebody to unload the truck, and they pay you pretty good money for it. But the problem with that is it's like a lot of convicts and stuff like that, because you don't really need a social security number or anything like that to do the job.
So you fit right in.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I spoke Spanish, so I totally fit in.
There you go.
Yeah, so like pretty much any of the criminals and stuff like that, and it was fast money. It was you could charge like $150, $200 to unload a truck. If you did that 3 times a night, man, $600 a day, it was good money. And but I mean, like I said, a lot of criminals that were involved in that.
But there's more money in dead people now, so
that's right. So I'm always looking for the next thing. So
have you bought another house yet? Like do they come up a lot? I mean, that's fucking weird. What a way to make a living. You just wait for people to die. I mean, it's not a bad deal.
That's what family members do. That's what they do. They sit around and wait for their grandfather to die so they can get their money. It's the same shit.
So now I look for the greedy one like the one that really wants to sell, that's probably the best move is you look for the greedy one because you know they're going to sell quick. But no, I haven't bought anything lately, man. Lately, I've been trying to make money on DraftKings, and I did okay on the Michigan game. I did okay on the Michigan Ohio game. Fucking Minnesota fucked me last night bad.
So wait a minute. So you think you're gonna make money gambling?
Yeah. Yeah, watch the documentary. Yeah.
Did you ever see the size of the fucking hotels and the size of the casino and how much money they put into them?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but those weren't from donations from fucking politicians, Chris. They were idiots like me sitting at a blackjack table at 3 a.m, fucking hitting on 17 because the dealer's showing a 9.
Oh,
so
shit. Yeah, and that's what the book tells you. No, I watched this documentary and I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, so this is my next thing. So I think it's on Showtime. It was shit, what is it called? It talks about all the illegal sports books and how they made them legal, and Vegas is still killing it, but all these sports books are taking in tons of money. But yeah, so now I'm on DraftKings and I was doing good.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win it.
Like, I'm winning.
I won 300 now. You're not gonna win in the end. It just doesn't work that way.
Dude, you just said a whole state fucked you. Minnesota. I don't think that means that you're doing well, okay? When a state fucks you, all right, that's a lot of dicks going into you, all right?
Minnesota fucked Prince too, but I mean, no. All I'm saying is it was one game, and they only fucked one of my bets. But that bet I kind of fucked up on. So at the beginning of the game, before the game started, it says anytime touchdown scorer, and they list pretty much everybody that's on the field, including the special teams and everything. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, you know what? None of these people are going to score. So I picked no touchdown score, not realizing at that time that the bet meant there couldn't be any touchdowns in the game. And so I was like, okay, I didn't realize that. So I put down like $50 on this, and the odds were great. I mean, the odds were like through the roof, man. It was gonna pay off big time.
How did it pay off? That's why it looks good. You fucking. That's what that gets you every fucking time.
I know.
You know what I mean? You can't. You don't win in the long run. There's no way. You know.
I did good until the fourth quarter. 5 minutes left.
Do you know how many of these stories I have told and heard over the years? Bad beats, poker. Oh, this blackjack table. This one Asian dealer. I couldn't believe she got 21 with 11 cards. I've heard these stories my whole fucking life. It's horrible. I lost a car.
Right. Never get in business with a degenerate gambler. You see.
Yes,
it's just
Vince
not
the lawyer
good.
Saying that.
Well, yeah,
I'm not a
degenerate gambler, and that's why he's my lawyer.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not a degenerate.
You are, because you're not going to win. You know what I mean? In the long run, and you're going to be
good.
And then it's going to be, your wife's going to go, where's all the money? And you know, I lost it in the game in a hooker. That's what happens.
Chris he's not a degenerate gambler yet. He just doesn't know that there's no fucking way you're going to win. He's almost like a little kid that found a smartphone and he turned on porn for the first time, and he's just jerking his dick for days, thinking that life is going to be awesome. I'm just going to unload this filthy poisonous seed everywhere I go. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute, it's a lot more complicated than that. I can't just do this the whole time. You're going to lose. You don't know yet.
I'm telling you, the Michigan game, I made like $330. I was like, holy shit, off of like 3 touchdowns. And I was just like, this is fucking great. I only lost one when I bet on Ohio to score. But
you're picking teams to score. I mean, you're just reaching for anything. It doesn't work that way. They have all these picks now that you can make because it's impossible to continue doing it.
The parlays, stay away from those because I bet a couple of the parlays.
Now he's a fucking expert all of a sudden on gambling because he fucking seen one fucking show about it. You're out of your fucking mind.
It was a series. It wasn't just a show. It was a series. I watched the series and I was like, all right, this is awesome. So yeah. And then I got into it. But yeah, Parlevy, right, Josh? Stay away from the Parlevies and you'll be okay. So because those will fuck you. You'll hit like 4 out of 5, and then that's no good. But I'm telling you, man, I did good on Saturday, and then yesterday I did okay, except for that game. I thought I was going to win the most money that I have ever won, all the way to the fourth fucking quarter. And then I was like, that son of a bitch, he throws a touchdown. He didn't throw shit the entire fucking game. And I was like, 4 minutes, they're going to sack him again. He's going to throw another interception. Made a bunch of money on interceptions yesterday. But
you bet on soccer too? Like, I mean, soccer is like,
no,
Chris is telling this story like he's the first person in history to get fucked at the end of a game with
exactly.
a bet.
Yeah.
It was bullshit. So it was absolute bullshit. I said, fuck Dobbs. Fuck Dobbs.
Did you throw
fuck
a beer across the room? I mean, everybody's got the same fucking. I had to stop gambling because I was very, I started losing a lot, and you always think you're gonna win and that shit. And I just would punch walls and shit, and I was like, this is not fun. I mean, it was fun punching the wall, but not losing. But I was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
Dude, when I was 21, we went to the track for the first time, like 8 of us, right? And if you don't know, you could do a thing called a trifecta where you pick 3 horses and in order. And if it comes out first, second, third in that order, it's really hard to do. There's different ways of doing it. So me, because I'm always the fucking gambler, I want to do the one that pays the most. So I did like 10 or 15 of them, $2 each. And I hit for $1,200 on a fucking trifecta. They took the taxes right out, gave me $990, right?
Wow.
I was 21. Dude, do you know how much of that money I gave back to the track in 10 years?
Oh, they hooked you.
10 times more. Probably
and you don't get a write-off if you lose money. If you lose money, you can't write it off. Like if but if you win money, they're going to take it out.
Yeah,
you can write off gambling. You can write off gambling.
Yeah, up to a certain point. I mean, you can write off your losses. You have to prove it though, but you can write off your losses.
It doesn't really equate to that much, but the thing was, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go to the track every week and make like $1,000. This is going to be great. Life is going to be awesome. I must have dumped 10 grand in that fucking Meadowlands fucking track over the years. So that $990 lost me more fucking money than I could fucking imagine.
You bought a horse. You bought a couple of horses there is what you've done. Not for you, but for somebody else.
I dated a couple of girls that kind of resembled the horse, but
you don't have to anymore. That's if you ever get single, it's like everything will change for you, right?
Well, that's
like you'll talk to a girl that that looks normal at a bar.
Well, that's what that's one of my jokes. I always say everybody always says everything everything comes in threes, and I say, that's bullshit because everything comes in threes is basically my sex life in my 20s. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I was just banging threes and half of them were hookers.
Jesus fucking God. The 3 is pretty hideous, right?
Oh, yeah. They look like me without the fucking beard. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they're probably saying. Oh, God, I'm banging a 3.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They probably thought they were banging a 2 for fuck's sake,
Oh, shit.
But at least they were getting money out of the deal,
That wasn't going to the Meadowlands, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. But, I still gamble once in a while, but I just, you know what stopped me from fucking, you know what really stopped me from gambling? Having the
money.
Yeah. Well, that's what's funny about when I used to gamble. I didn't gamble when I was doing okay with money. I would gamble when I was short cash. So that's when I would gamble because I was like, all right, I'm short money this week. I'm going to lose my car. I did have my car repoed once. And I would gamble to try to make that extra money. I was the complete opposite. Instead of gambling when I had extra money, I gambled when I didn't have the money. So I could make it up and then I'd be okay. And I was never okay. It never fucking worked ever. But when I started playing online, when you could play the casino online, like MGM Grand.
Yeah.
Because when you go to a casino, you're there for like 3 hours, right? You might win a little, you lose a little, and then you go home and you might not go for like a month or so. And in that month, you think, you know what, we're gonna win next time. But when you're playing every day online, you start to see the fucking trend that you never fucking win, and that is actually
no,
dude,
you're just a terrible player. So I believe me, I've been doing good. You're a terrible player. So
all right,
you play with other people. Like, can you, if you're playing like blackjack, is there other people there? Like, can you see them, or it's not like that? No,
you don't see them, but there are live blackjack ones, and then there are ones that are computerized blackjack ones. But you can play you could play poker against other guys or other people, and that's kind of cool because now it's pretty much your luck, but it's also your skill on poker. But you know,
I quit playing poker online when remember when Full Tilt was out and stuff like that. I had money on that account, and like they froze it. They froze all of Full Tilt's money because there was the other one, poker, I think it was Poker Stars or something like that, which had a program in that would you would win, and then all of a sudden they would take your money. They figured out that it was a program that was swiping everybody's money, so they shut them down. And when they did, they froze all the money in everybody's accounts, including all the players. To this day, I've never got my money back from Full Tilt, and I think I had like probably $230 on that account. And they kept saying, "Oh, you'll get it when it's released by the government or whatever." Still, never have got that money ever.
Why don't you just wait for a family member to die from there, and then just buy their house? That's
what I'm doing. I'm full tilting them, so I'm putting them on tilt. So, but yeah, right now it's doing good. DraftKings has been good to me. They give me a bunch of free bets, and so I've been killing it off the free bets.
Good, man. We'll see.
We'll see. But one thing I do know is gamblers always tell you when they win. They never tell you when they fucking lose.
Oh, I told you about when I lost, man. Dobbs fucked me last night, man. 4 quarters, Joe. 3 quarters. I thought they'd give me a cash out or something like that,
right?
Because they offer that cash out option. But and then I thought, okay, they're not going to offer that cash out until it's at the 2-minute warning or something. But I mean, 4 minutes, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. He throws a touchdown. Didn't do shit the whole night. Made a little bit of money on the interceptions he was throwing, because that was one of the only quarterbacks that's thrown 4 or 5 interceptions in a single game. So I did pretty good on that, but got screwed by them scoring that 1 touchdown.
Bastards.
I don't know if college is better than pro to bet, but I'd rather bet pro if I did, but you still can't. It's so hard to pick. Every team can beat any team this year, and it's like
except for my team, the Jets can't beat anybody. So
yeah, but their quarterback's coming back, right? I mean,
is he finally coming back?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna come back.
Yeah, he'll be on crutches, but he'll be able to throw the ball. It'll be fucking great.
He's just gonna he's basically going to fucking get injured again, and he's just gonna retire. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably what's gonna happen.
Because it's stupid for him to come back, because it's a season's over. It's like, why would you come back at this point?
Yeah, they're not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's more of like he's trying to prove his point to himself and everybody that he could do this, and good for him. Whatever, if he could do it, but gives a shit. Fuck that thing too.
Joe's having a great day. I love it.
Oh,
he was so cranky last week too, and then all of a sudden, like today, he's like, "You're going through it a week later is ridiculous. That's crazy."
No, this is all today. I honestly can't think of what I forgot where I was. Oh, I think last week I was stuck at the rehab with my father. But yeah, I'm not even sure. I forgot, dude. I every day fucking just melds into the next day. I have no idea. But all I know is if you look, see that's my head is on Bob's body. See that? You guys see that? Right there. And LevyLand on the screen. See that? Yay!
That's what he's gonna look like.
Yeah. I'm just gonna smoke pot and act like a fucking moron. That's all. I just like, yeah.
I thought we were talking about Bob.
No, I'm looking at Bob's body. I look pretty good there. I'm really looking slim.
So you get hungry with the edibles now? Like when you take edible?
A little bit, but it doesn't affect it. Usually I'll eat dinner first and then smoke, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? So even if
because you can die, you can fucking die from just overeating a little bit. Your stomach will blow up in that.
No,
shit.
you would just vomit. You just puke.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like it better when he said you'd die.
Yeah, no. Bob's like, yeah, if you have 3 cookies too many, you're gonna die.
That's it.
It's too much, It's too much. You should just go on the Karen Carpenter diet,
The Mama Cass diet.
Yes. Yep. Play drums while eating a ham sandwich. That's all. It's perfect. You know that Karen Carpenter was a phenomenal drummer?
Oh yeah.
Phenomenal.
Amazing.
Fucking go on YouTube, and anybody out there, check out Karen Carpenter on the fuck. I mean, it was like seeing 3 drumsticks at once, the 2 that she was holding and the one that was holding the 2 drumsticks. But fucking hey, she was good, man.
She didn't miss a beat. Joe, you sound better tonight.
Do I sound better?
Yeah, you sound way better than the last episode.
Oh, well, here, because I wasn't here last week, but the first episode, I remember I was listening and I'm like, why? And I even talked to Chris. I'm like, my microphone sucks. I sound fucking like muted. I didn't sound right. You guys sound great. What kind of mic do you have? What kind of mic does Bob have? And then I find out, I had it backwards. Fucking moron.
I thought that picks up everywhere. I thought that was a round one.
It does pick up everywhere, but you're supposed to talk into this part. And fucking moron had it on backwards for fucking years. So every time I did a show with you, Bob, I think I had the fucking thing backwards. I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah, I asked Denzel if he wanted to do a show, and he's like, "Yeah, I just need a mic, a soundboard. He needs everything." I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man? You don't have anything. He goes to a studio to do his show. That's what it is. He goes rent it out or something like that. But
wow, somebody's doing it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he doesn't have anything to do with it. Like you want to do it from home. You don't want to be going to a studio somewhere. I mean, that takes the fun out of it to be fucking running around like a fucking idiot.
Why don't he just make a microphone out of one of his fucking puppets? That would be good. You know what I mean? Get one of his puppets that's named Michael. Hey, now it's Mike.
He's got like 10 Uncle Floyd puppets. What do they call Oogie or something like that? It's like it's the creepiest thing what this motherfucker would. He just goes to flea markets and buys shit, and he loves flea markets. That's his fucking life. He goes to flea markets, and it's like probably the worst. It's a white trash thing, I guess. That's what that is.
Yeah, he probably goes and gets a puppet, and then he gets a Scooby-Doo lunchbox from 1974. And then puts it on his wall. He's a weird dude, but he's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what? There's actually a flea market that I wanted to hit when I was with you. When you took me to Governor's, there's a flea market that's next to Governor's. It's like not that far. And I was like, oh shit, man, I hope that we can go hit that tomorrow. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want you to bust my balls. And so I wanted to hit that because it looked cool as hell. You can find a bunch of good shit there.
Yeah, fucking cassette tapes and shit like that. And fucking boots without laces on it. It's like it's like shit that you find in a closet somewhere. That's what people are selling.
Hey man, I found the All Right Now by Free cassette single. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's all garbage, but there's one Cowtown is pretty cool around here. It's huge, but it does have a lot of stuff, and like people, it's not just garbage. That's the fact. Most of them are just garbage.
Yeah, it gives people something to do on a Saturday, and I don't know the mentality of it, but I think it's just, hey, you know what? Some people that becomes part of their existence. Like, hey, I'm the guy who goes and finds weird stuff in flea markets, and then they,
that'll get you a lot of pussy. Fucking. I mean,
don't go to a meat market, Kensel. Go to a fucking flea market. You know what I mean?
Stay away from the meat markets.
Yeah.
No, they always have the Amish place in there with the they say they have the meat there from the Amish people and that. And they make a fortune, those motherfuckers. They don't have to pay for electricity or anything like that. They have the life, I guess, you know? I wonder if they use solar now.
Why are you going to
Right?
buy your panels from them?
No, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard from them in a while. Fucking, you know what I mean? They're like all fucking pushing it and this shit. And I hit them up the other day. I was like, "Are we doing this still?" I don't give a shit if we do or not at this point. You know,
It's been like 2 years, hasn't it?
no, it's been about 4 months, but
That's
yeah.
a fucking scam. That is a scam. Stay away from that.
What, the
that's a
solar
bullshit
panels thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
were.
put 'em in
Yeah,
the
they were
house.
trying to tell Bob that they'd do it for free, and then he could
They
sell
do
his
it
power
for free.
to the power company and all kinds of shit. It was bullshit.
It would be good to heat the pole with it. You know what I mean? Because then you don't have to pay for it.
How are you going to heat the pool with solar panels on the
It's the
roof?
same fucking thing as the other shit.
I'm gonna,
You know what I mean?
Chris, I'm gonna put Coke mirrors on the low end of the pool, and it's gonna reflect it, and it's gonna make the pool warmer.
Yeah.
You got to do whatever you can, man. Because when it's cold, it's fucking cold. I was in there when it was cold, and it was fucking cold. Like I still would have been in there if I didn't get the surgery. But I love it. I love it. You know, I fucking love being in it. I can fucking be in it all day, and you know, at night it's fucking cool. It's like it's a different world. It's a different world when you're in the backyard now. You know, it's like when do you ever sit outside if there's nothing out there? What are you going to sit out there? You're going to sit in the house. Now you have outside, it's like you have a whole fucking another house basically looking at it and fucking have fires and shit. There's nothing, you know, when you get a little buzz, have a drink or fucking smoke or take a few edibles, it's beautiful.
Absolutely. You got to send me a picture, dude. I haven't seen the pool.
Well,
I
it's
like to
fake.
see it.
There is no pool.
Nobody has.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause nobody's gonna be invited. That's the whole fucking thing.
So what do?
I'm not,
Take acid? You take acid and pretend there's a pool in your backyard?
well, basically, you know, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be, yeah, but no, it's great. Yeah, if there was a hot tub next to it, you know, like part of it, and then you can overflow the water, the hot water into the
Right.
bowl. I mean, it would stay really nice.
That's
But
the
it's
only
like,
way to get a hot tub. They always say when you the two best days of getting a hot tub is the day you buy it and the day you get rid of it.
yeah.
But if you have the hot tub connected to your pool, that would be great. Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't know if I can do it now, but I don't.
You
know,
could. You just got to tear up the pool to do it. So
no,
why
I'm
not?
not doing that anymore.
put it
I might
next
even
to the
get more
pool.
cement.
Yeah,
What?
just
Put it
get-
next to the pool?
Put it next to the pool. Get a soldering iron, Bob. Get some glasses and just fucking solder the thing next to it. Connect it. What's the difference? Just push the water right into the fucking thing. Come on now. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing the picture. I'd like to see what it looks like.
Yeah, no, it's they just closed it today because it out of all the fucking winters. I mean, this is going to be a brutal one, and that's what's
It
up.
is.
You know.
As a matter of fact, I put a
what?
bet on DraftKings about the weather. So
You probably fucking did because you're fucking hooked on it because you think you're gonna win. I love the way that fucking people are. You know what I mean? They start winning a few games that they think they're gonna continue to win, and it's just gonna be the most horrible thing you ever did in your life. And I'm telling you, and you're gonna get yelled at because you know she's gonna say where'd all the money go? And you're like, oh, I was so close to winning, you know, and you make up excuses of why your team lost and how you should have won, and then you continue to gamble and lose. That's the way it is.
I'll put my money where my mouth is. Like I will send the producers.
You're gonna put your money on a cock?
Yeah, shit. No. So I'll send the producers my my DraftKings, and then I'll send you an update. So okay, so Sunday I'll start out with, let's say I'll start out with $100. So I'll send them pictures updated throughout the end of Sunday, and we'll see where the DraftKings is. I will strictly only deposit $100. I will not deposit anymore, and we'll see how it works out in the end. And it'll come out. You watch.
Why don't you put money down if I'm going to have my microphone forward or backward? If I'm going to,
I already did. I fucking won it.
Oh, okay, good.
For 2 years, I've won that bet.
God, Israel or Palestine?
What is it? Palestine?
Israel or Palestine? What did you take?
Yeah, so that way they can keep track. They can keep track, and they'll see, man. And I bet you, I come out ahead. So because I've got this down, I've watched this documentary.
So you're betting us that you're going to be good at betting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can lose twice as much. In other words, you could lose about your betting along with your bets.
If I lose, I'll send you each $100.
What do we lose if you miraculously win when we don't really know if you keep putting money in or not? But what happens there?
No, you'll know. Let's Jill said this looks like Chris and his two dads. Oh shit. Let's see. I don't know. You know what? I'll think of something, Joe. I'll think of something. It's got to be interesting. But we'll do it. I heard we're all getting
my money where your mouth is. Okay.
Yeah, you got to put your
fucking mouth.
No. So I'll come up with something interesting, and then we'll make that bet, and I'll do it because I'm gonna win. You'll see.
You can bet on the Special Olympics now, which is fucking crazy.
You can.
You can. Yeah, that was recently. Can you fucking believe that?
I'm writing that down.
No, I'm telling you, you can.
Really? You need to write that down. One of the weirdest things I've ever heard. You need to write that down.
Yeah.
You can bet on Special Olympics.
I got a tip on the glue eater in the 5th.
I'll bet you though, when any of them do fucking interviews, none of them have the microphone backwards. Just saying that for sure. That none of them do.
Chris will take money from two old men. Yes, I will, Terry Nee. I absolutely will.
No, I just can't believe you can bet on that. That's the craziest fucking thing that you can bet on the Special Olympics.
Who told you this?
It was in the news a little while back, but like people had to push for that. That's the weirdest fucking thing, that people were actually pushing to bet on retarded people, which is kind of weird, you know? I mean, that's how fucking crazy gamblers are. They'll bet on anything.
Oh yeah. Torito lost $3,000 on it, he says. So I believe it.
You say, yeah, you can. Yeah, that's retarded. It really is that you can, like, why would you, you know what I mean? How can they open that up? Like, knowing that the people are special, it doesn't make sense, you know?
Probably makes it interesting because really you can't figure out the outcome on that. So I mean, it probably makes it like very interesting to put money on that. And not only that, but even if you lose, I feel like you win.
Yeah, I mean, you could be winning the whole fucking race and the guy shits himself and then he fucking stops, you know? I mean,
I feel like you win at that point. So no matter what, you don't lose money on that. You definitely win. Over under on Bob Smokes 13.5.
Hey man, I just like having a couple, you know. I'm gonna stop again, and I'll be able to stop for look, I was doing really good, but then you know it's not good for other people because they got to be around you. That's the whole thing. Bob was in the Special Olympics, first Special Olympics, 1976. Is that when the first one started? I thought that was around for a while, but they didn't train him back then. They would just put him in a place to live. You know, they didn't let him outside before that, like in the 60s or something like that. They just put him in a building and fucking threw food at them.
Yeah, that wasn't an Olympics. That was actually called like a fucking home. I think it was
life
sanitarium. Yeah, Bob. I think you have Olympics and sanitarium confused, but they throw food at them.
Yeah. Well, you can't get close to them. They get you, and that's it. It's over.
They are dumbing down the Olympics, so like they're adding
Jason Quinn, $2. Love Bob. Love you too. Love you too. Don, 199. It's killing Vince that Chris is here. Get a clue. Oh, Vince doesn't like you, Chris?
I don't know.
No,
I mean, I have no idea. Maybe he doesn't.
On that side, you know. Waiver, 99 cents. Super sticker. Woo. There we go. We're going out for ice cream after the show. Joe can't even eat the ice cream anymore. It's just whatever, but it's all right. It's all right. You'll get through life. You know what I mean?
I'm good, man. I'm fucking good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They're adding their Oscar Pistorius is getting out soon. Oh wow, Borgeson said that. Wow.
The guy with he's got the legs.
Yeah,
and he's got the
Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner.
He's in jail?
Yeah, for murder.
How did he get? What was it? Snow around? How does he get out? Like, what does he have? He has blades for fucking feet.
Yeah. He was the fastest guy.
The fastest guy for what? Not with legs.
Well, with 2 blades. Yeah, I mean, he was the Blade Runner, and
Really?
he got mad. He got mad one night and killed his girlfriend, and then he tried to say that I think he say he shot her because he thought she was the intruder or something. I can't remember the story, but he killed her. He definitely killed her. He was jealous, and he was jealous because she was dating a guy with 1 leg. And he didn't have any legs to stand on. Yes, never mind. That was the other court case.
Come on. But he had no legs, and he ended up killing her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he totally
and
killed
how's
her.
He getting out? Like, why is he getting out?
I don't know. I believe the chat. I totally believe the chat. Yeah, he shot her through the bathroom door. He said
so
that
it's an accident.
It wasn't an accident. He definitely killed her. No, he definitely killed her.
If it was a shotgun, maybe.
I don't remember how he did it.
Wow.
But yeah, he killed her, so he's been locked up ever since. And so if he's getting out, that's crazy. Manslaughter. Oh wow. Holy shit. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
But now,
so if he's like he might be getting out, he's not on the run. Sorry, it's so stupid. He's so stupid. It's fucking stupid. I'm not fucking well, so my bad jokes are allowed to go through tonight. I heard he wasn't a good dancer. He had 2 left feet. I mean, this is just stupid.
$2. Is it wrong to think Down syndrome models are hot? I mean, no. I haven't. Is there pictures of any that are kind of hot or something like that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would be. I don't think you can have. You know what I mean? Isn't it illegal to date?
It's not illegal to date somebody who has fucking Down syndrome. They're not dogs. It's this.
No, but there's like mentally, aren't they like 10-year-olds or something like that?
Not necessarily. Not all of them.
So you dated them, motherfucker?
Pretty kid. I paid to have sex with them. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, look at this kid. He gave me money.
It's great too. I put fucking these fucked up glasses on. It makes my dick look huge when they're staring at it. It's fucking great, man. They have no idea. It's fucking awesome.
I would love to see a picture. Big Daddy Dodo. Are you drinking tonight, Abels?
Yeah, baby. Of course, man. Why not? LevyLand's back.
Drink every night. You turn.
No, I don't. Not every night. No, it's not every night. It's only Tuesdays, Wednesdays, unreplayables, Fridays, unreplayables. Sundays when there's football games, so I take a couple days off. Although Joe called me,
if you do a gig, you're gonna drink. So you have a drink. Yeah. So the women are like Corky, right? That's what is that what that is?
Yeah, Corky had. Okay. Yeah, that actor had. I'm right. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm having this fucking.
No, but I'm just saying, like that's legal. How is that legal? I
think
it's legal.
Adults, yeah. Is it legal to
it doesn't seem legal that you can, it's like,
well, listen, if
you can't drive, right?
I don't know. I think some get I think some get driver's licenses, or they're, what, if you ever see somebody on a lawnmower on the highway, then you know that they have a driver's license. Yeah, you know that, right? Yeah. They're sitting on the lawnmower.
There was a show.
They probably eat it. You know what the fuck?
Well, that's why they don't need a bag for the lawnmower. They just eat the grass. It fucking works out perfect. Sorry.
And you save money taking them out to dinner because they already ate grass. So
yeah, they're going green. There was a show about them, I think, at one point. I can't remember what it was. It was on TLC. TLC always has all the great shows. I do not drink every day, Buckshot Kid. They literally, there was a show and two of them got married, I think, at the end of the season.
Yes. I think my wife was watching that. I forgot what it's called, but yes. It's and you know what's funny? No, they were like it was like a dating thing where guys were trying, and I'll tell you something. There was one dude with Down syndrome. Dude, guys with Down syndrome are just as much pieces of shit as regular guys when it tries to fucking hooking up with pussy.
What they do.
They're fucking just assholes. Just do whatever he could do to get fucking pussy. It was fucking hilarious. Like there is no difference except your eyes are a bit bigger than mine. That's it. The same fucking thing.
Further
Guys
away.
Guys are guys. They're shitbags. We're just shitbags. It was hilarious. This guy was treating these girls like shit, and he was fucking hooking up with them. It was hilarious. It was so bad, man.
If the two of them got married, can they have a normal kid? Like,
I don't know. I mean, my mom and dad did okay, so here I am. I'm doing just fine. I'm on DraftKings, Ma.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but
I don't
is there
know.
any pictures? I'd like to see some pictures. There has to be. Is there like a dating site for them?
Corpseman kind. Downs get down. I had a buddy with half downs, and I swear he got double the broads.
Are you serious?
Hey, that's what he said, man.
Wow, that was a text.
No, that was in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Fucking great.
You getting extras from people. It's your dad going, get me out of this fucking rehab place, god damn it. You know,
yeah, really. Get a Down syndrome person to fucking switch with me so I can get the fuck out of here.
Wait, somebody says there's a guy on TikTok with a bunch of midget family members, huh? You see?
Oh, midgets can have tall people. That show that you love, they had tall kids.
I think it's taken off. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe somebody ran over those little fuckers, but yeah. I mean, that channel is too fucked up for me now. They got that big fat wonderful life or whatever it is, that fucking big tub of shit. But the whole thing, like, she's never happy. It's like how wonderful is your fucking life when you can barely reach for shit. And
you're talking about My Big like Fat Life or something?
Yeah, Fat Fabulous Life or something like that. But she's always fucking miserable.
Dude, she's always at the gym and she looks exactly the same. She's always in the gym.
But she probably just goes there and hangs out or something like that. I don't think she does anything.
Every time I turn it on, they show her in the gym. She's working out. She's using weights. I'm like, you're a chick. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. You know? Maybe that's it. Maybe she's all muscle.
There's nothing
400 pounds of muscle.
400 pounds of muscle. It's all under that fat right there.
Yes.
I can't. It used to be good. That used to be a good channel. It had a bunch of good shows. Now it does suck. So.
Yeah, now it's got that fucking lady that picks warts out of people's necks and shit. That fucking Chinese lady. I mean, it's just disgusting, man. It's like, if you have a growth down that shit, wear a hat or something like that. Don't fucking, you don't want to see that shit. Like, these people have like a fucking another head growing out of their neck and shit. And
but it's like it's always the same story. It's always the same story. It's always like they got this thing. They look like Igor on fucking Young Frankenstein. Mm-hmm. And then when she goes there, she goes, "Oh, how long have you had this?" He's like, 14 years. I'm like, you waited fucking 14 years to get rid of this fucking thing on your neck? It's crazy.
Yeah. Popping pimples and infecting people with COVID. I had one of those fucking cysts that was at the bottom of my tailbone. and it made it uncomfortable because obviously driving in the car long
I'll be
ways
a
back
fucking
and forth.
tail. You're from West Virginia. You fucking.
Yeah, it literally was on my tailbone. I went and got that thing cut out, man, and the way they stitched me up, now my tailbone looks like a fucking football. It's like the laces. So see, it's in me to win these football bets.
How does your tailbone look like a football?
It looks like they laced it up when they stitched it up. I mean, they had to, so it's like crisscross and stuff like that because there was so many damn stitches. Yeah, laundry room laces out. So yeah, that's what it looks like after the surgery.
If you ever get your girlfriend, if you ever get your wife to do some pegging on you, does she yell like touchdown and shit when she fucking jams a dildo in your ass? They call that pegging.
Not
I
yet.
just learned that. I just learned.
Oh, sure, yeah.
What is it called? Lots of
called pegging. It's
what is it?
Pegging. That's when your girl straps a dildo on and fucks you in the ass.
Oh
weird.
shit!
It should be called degrading.
Or uplifting.
Nerf
could be uplifting.
You should try it, Joe. Oh, you know what? That'll be the bet. That'll be the bet. If my DraftKings does really good, your wife has to peg you. And that'll be the bet right there.
No.
That's
if she wants to peg me with a fucking kickball, if you want to play that, but she's not pegging me with a dildo with my ass. All right. She wants to hit me with a baseball in the forehead. That's fine, but she's not pegging me in the ass. No, I'm not taking that.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Yeah. You might like it.
No, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. We have a bidet. The water going up there is fantastic. It's fucking great. So maybe a fucking.
Oh, see, if you have a bidet, you right now are like foreplaying that shit. Yeah,
fucking great, man. Fucking cleans you up the way God intended, motherfuckers. That's what that
God intended.
The way God intended. Fuck those fucking curly Q wipies and shit. Fuck that. Let nature take its course. Just fucking put a fire hose up there, clean it up beautifully. It's awesome.
See, that's just lazy, you know.
It's great. I mean, you still got to clean a little afterwards, you know, just to wipe all the water, but it's fantastic, man.
What do you have, like a hose on the side of the house?
No.
Comes through the window.
Yeah. Right, my wife just hoses me down from like she's cleaning off a fucking old moped. It's got dust on it from the shed.
Was that her idea? That wasn't yours, right?
No, that was her idea. Yeah, because she wanted. I had never used one before, and I talk about it on stage, but my joke is I say my first time using the bidet, it was like my first time having sex. I was excited, a little nervous, and I hope I get it in the hole. You know what I mean? That's the fucking joke. But it was true, man. I'm like wiggling around, like, all right, let me make sure this gets in the right spot here. You know, it's
Did
awesome.
you lie about it after the first time? Like, I'm sure she asked you, "Hey, have you used the bidet?" Did you lie? Like, no.
I said no. I never used it before. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm a fucking gorilla. I'm not gonna pretend to have class because I have none, you know. Yeah. So it was like, no, let me see if this water fucking firing into my ass does anything, and it was good. It's good. I love it.
So at that point, you were like, "Fuck, Mr. Whipple, I don't need this anymore."
Yeah, I wish dicks were fucking shaped like water pal. You know what I mean? It'd be good. I'd probably, yeah.
So that's like having solar panels, basically, for your ass. You know, it's cheap.
You're stuck on that. You're getting those, aren't you? You are going to get.
I would get them if they, from what they say, they work, and people that got it said it works. So I mean, why not? You know, because then I can heat the pool the whole winter. Like I wouldn't want. I know it's going to be a fucking brutal winter. You can tell it's going to be. But, you know, otherwise I would leave it open. If it's normal, you know, winters here aren't that bad anymore. But this one seems like it's going to be bad.
That's what they're saying.
Let that motherfucker open.
I love the last couple of years, man. Fuck that cold shit. Although Bob, Bob is the best because his thing is always because you see people dressed in like these giant fucking parkas and Bob always just wears a leather jacket and he's like. And people would say, don't you want to wear a heavy coat? He's like, no, because if I'm going anywhere, I'm going from the car to where I'm going. And in those 5 minutes, I'm not going to be dressed like a fucking Eskimo. And
is,
He's
and you're
right.
stuck with the fucking jacket in a place, and you can't fucking wear it, and you fucking leave it there or something like that. It's just a winter jacket is fucking ridiculous. People look stupid in it. I'm not gonna be walking around in a snowstorm. People do that. They're fucking idiots.
Exactly.
Oh my God. So you wear a satin jacket. That way you can leave it behind and
Hey,
nobody will miss
know.
that. Yeah.
Nobody will give a fuck if you leave it. No one's gonna fucking want it. They won't even go through the pockets on a fucking jacket like that.
Well, hopefully they don't step on it. Hopefully they don't step on it. They'll go sliding 400 feet into the fucking wall.
I couldn't believe how it shined so much, and you can't get the shine off it. It's just such a shine. But that's a jacket I want, but I want it in leather. I want it to be something, a little fancy, whatever. But I can't let her pick up shit for me because she picks up garbage for me.
You still wore it though, and you wore it proudly.
I wore it in the house. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I wouldn't wear it on stage. That would be horrible to go up with like that on stage in front of people. You got a plastic jacket, or whatever the fuck it is. It's not really plastic, but I don't know what it is, but it's not leather.
A plastic jacket. When Bob went to the store, the lady said paper or plastic. He went plastic
jacket. Yeah. You could sell it at a flea market.
Nobody would buy it.
Oh, yes, they would. At a flea market, they absolutely would. You could absolutely sell that at a flea market. Next to Governor's,
If you offer an Oogie puppet, Kensel will buy the fucking jacket. So if you give it like a free Oogie puppet with it, yeah, he'll buy it for sure.
Tell him it fits a puppet, and then he'll buy it. Yeah,
yeah.
Cut it up, and you can have 5 puppet jackets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to give it to a homeless person and see if they want it. And it would be funny if they turn me down and go, "No, man, I'm good."
Yeah, you're probably gonna get a black eye.
That bad. Yeah,
yeah. He's freezing. He's freezing, and you're like, "Here, man, how about the jacket?" He's like, "Fuck you, douchebag."
Punches him.
Yeah, keep that queer jacket away from me.
I'm not taking this.
I got like 5 of them, so I mean, but they all suck.
Oh my God, you bought 5 of those?
No, not of those. No,
oh, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like I don't like, I don't fucking like, garbage fucking, I can't wear these. And if it's a little heavy, it's just too much. You know what I mean? I'll wear something outside playing with the dog if it's cold. Like today it was fucking freezing. I'm like, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? Because we've been having these fucking warm winters for a long time. Everyone's complaining about the global warming shit, and I think it's the greatest thing in the world. I just wish it would fucking just stay. If it stayed in the 50s, that would be fucking great. I'd swim.
It will if you move to Arizona. It stays in the 50s.
Arizona, it's too fucking hot there. There's all, you know what I mean? If you go to Arizona, it's way too hot. Florida is fucking, you know what I mean? You can't get like the perfect weather. You need it like fucking maybe South Carolina is like the perfect place to do it.
San Diego, it's like fucking 73 degrees most of the year. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's all fucking it's all Mexicans there. Because I remember when Kid Chris had the show there, it was all Mexicans, and they don't like, you can't get eggs. It's all wrapped in something. They have to roll everything up in a fucking like a cigar. It's like, what the fuck? You can't just get eggs here or anything like that.
Yeah, it's called breakfast.
No, but is that what you eat now? You eat like that? You don't fucking make eggs and, just regular eggs? You have to wrap them like a fucking bitch?
No, it's called like tacos de papas. Yeah, I mean, you mix the eggs with like potatoes and bacon. It's delicious in a tortilla. Everything in a tortilla is good.
That's why everybody's blown up huge out there.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
motherfuckers. they're all huge in San Antonio, man. I've been out there, and it's just fucking beast all over the fucking place.
Yeah, I heard I'm like a fucking 9 in Houston.
A 9 in Houston.
Yeah, I heard Houston's big too, man. Fucking.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man? Well, I'm gonna go fucking get some sleep and fucking relax and just kick back and watch fucking those abandoned house shows all fucking night. That's what I've been doing lately.
Write down those addresses.
Oh no, it's amazing. There's mansions that are just left and they're all by themselves. You know what I mean? They just leave and that shit. You'll get hooked on it. I'm telling you, you watch it. So where
Yeah,
you going to be, Joe? What?
What's it called?
There's all different shows. Just write, search for like abandoned houses
Abandoned
and that
houses. All
stuff.
right.
Yeah, and you'll see all these shows about it. It's huge. People fucking love watching that shit.
It's weird.
search for
You'll like
abandoned
it.
houses.
Yeah. No, you'll be hooked on it. So where you going to be, Joe?
Oh, I don't know. Probably at a rehab, fucking trying to fucking get my father to fucking get out. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Who fucking
That
cares?
sucks, dude. It'll work. Just get them to one that's fucking normal. They're all fucking, all those places are just fucking, the people that work there, they hate their jobs and that shit.
Yeah.
It's just
I know.
it's not a good place for humans, at all. None of those
Yeah.
places are. Right. It'll be all right, Joey. Where you going to be, Chris?
Tomorrow, Replayables, Shuli Network 2, 8 p.m. Friday night, 9 p.m. Shuli Network 2, Replayables. I'll be right here on LevyLand. Saturday, Sunday, I'll be making money on DraftKings, so you can catch me there. I do have some upcoming shows. I'll have to grab my calendar and let you know. But yeah, that's where I'll be, man. Making some money on Sunday with DraftKings, baby.
December 8th and 9th, I'll be at the Comedy Works in Bristol, PA. It's a good club, and it's always pretty packed, or it'll be sold out. So get your tickets, come on down, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.